Welcome to episode 12, where we explore the complexities of stress. While most people believe that stress triggers a fight or flight response, new research reveals that our bodies and minds can react in a variety of ways. In this episode, we'll dive into a fascinating game that helped scientists uncover these hidden responses. Imagine you're on a game show. You get $100 and you have two choices. 1. Split the money with a stranger. You each get $50. 2. Trust the stranger with your $100. If they're trustworthy, you both get $200. But if they're not, they get everything and you get nothing. A real British TV show called Golden Balls used this idea. Many people thought contestants would be selfish and take all the money. But surprisingly, more than half the players, 53%, chose to trust others and share the money. This shocked economists, who usually think people only care about themselves. Scientists did an interesting experiment. They put a group of men through a stressful situation. They had to compete for a job and take hard tests while being compared to others. Then, these stressed-out men played the trust game with strangers. Here's what surprised everyone. The stressed men were 50% more likely to trust strangers with their money. They were also 50% more likely to share money when others trusted them. About 75% of stressed men made trustworthy choices, compared to only 50% of relaxed men. Even more interesting was that men whose hearts showed stronger stress responses, like faster heartbeats, were the most likely to trust and share with others. This was the opposite of what most people would expect. Scientists discovered that our bodies don't have just one way of dealing with stress. Instead, we have several different responses. 1. The challenge response makes us feel more confident, helps us learn from tough situations, pushes us to take action. 2. The tend and befriend response makes us braver, makes us want to help others, helps us build stronger relationships with people. 3. The fight or flight response gets us ready for danger, makes us want to defend ourselves. The response most people know about. Each of these responses changes our body in different ways. It's like having different tools in a toolbox. Our body picks the best tool for each stressful situation. These findings tell us something important about human nature. When times get tough, we don't always become selfish or aggressive. Instead, stress can actually make us more likely to help others, better at working together, more willing to trust people, more generous and sharing. This makes sense when you think about human history. Our ancestors survived tough times by helping each other, not by fighting everyone. Stress might actually be nature's way of pushing us to work together and support each other when things get difficult. Understanding how stress affects us is incredibly important. We now know that stress isn't always bad for us. It can make us more social and helpful. It might actually make us better at working with others. Different types of stress can cause different reactions. Our bodies are smarter at handling stress than we thought. This knowledge can help us in many ways. At work, where stress is common, in our personal relationships, when facing difficult situations, in understanding why we react certain ways to pressure, in learning how to use stress to our advantage. This new way of thinking about stress changes everything. Instead of seeing stress as our enemy, we can understand it as something that sometimes brings out the best in us. It can make us more willing to help others and work together to solve problems. Stress might actually be one of the reasons humans are so good at forming communities and helping each other. When things get tough, many of us don't become more selfish. We become more caring and willing to work together. The next time you feel stressed, remember that your body isn't just getting ready to fight or run away. It might be preparing you to be braver than usual, help others more readily, work better with people around you, build stronger relationships, find solutions together. Understanding these different ways that stress affects us can help us handle tough situations better. Instead of always seeing stress as something negative, we can recognize how it sometimes helps us connect with others and build stronger communities.